In the heart of India, a story unfolds, veiled in shadows and whispered by the wind. Beneath the ancient dome of the sky, a fearless explorer steps into the infamous Bhangarh Fort. This is not a place for the faint of heart. Its walls, weathered by time, hold secrets that have been carried by the wind, murmuring tales of the unseen. The fort, bathed in an eerie moonlight, echoes with the distant whispers of the past. Flickering lights cast long, creeping shadows that dance upon the stone surface, creating a mesmerizing yet chilling spectacle. The explorer, undeterred by the unsettling atmosphere, presses on, his steps echoing through the silent halls. His courage is as palpable as the cold air that brushes against his skin. The path ahead is shrouded in mystery, each turn leading deeper into the fort's heart. As the explorer delves further into the unknown, the whispers grow louder, the shadows darker, and so our journey into the unknown begins. The stones of the fort seem to breathe, echoing tales of a time long past. Each cobblestone, each brick, is a silent witness to the centuries that have rolled by. They've seen the rise and fall of empires, the joy of victories, and the agony of defeats. But more than anything, they've seen the ordinary lives of people now long gone, who once called this fort their home. Our journey takes us deeper into the fort, a world trapped in a timeless bubble. The air grows colder, an unnatural chill that seeps into our bones. It's a tangible reminder of the unseen presence that shares this space with us. As we advance, we start recording evidence of the paranormal. The camera's lens captures what our eyes cannot see. Flashes of light flicker in the darkness, like will-o'-the-wisps leading us further into the fort's heart. Suddenly, we hear it, a sound that doesn't belong here. A whisper, too soft to be a breeze, too human to be an animal. It's a ghostly echo, a voice from the past that refuses to be silenced. It's as if the fort itself is speaking to us, sharing its secrets, its stories, its sorrow. These whispers grow louder, more distinct, a chorus of spectral voices. They're not just sounds, they're emotions, raw, intense, and infinitely sad. It's as if the fort is a giant echo chamber, amplifying the pain and suffering of those who once lived here. We find cold spots, pockets of air that are inexplicably colder than their surroundings. It's as if something or someone is draining the warmth from the very air. This is a common phenomenon in places reported to be haunted, and it seems the Bhangarh Fort is no exception. A chill runs down our spine, but we venture deeper into the mystery. We're no longer just visitors in this ancient fort, we're part of its story, part of its echo. And as we delve further, we can't help but wonder, what other secrets does this fort hold? What other echoes from the past are waiting to be heard? In the heart of the fort, a force slumbers, waiting to be awakened. Our protagonist, the fearless explorer, steps deeper into the labyrinthine passages of the Bhangarh Fort. Each footfall echoing through the eerie silence, each breath a whisper in the dark. Unbeknownst to him, he is about to disturb a slumber that has lain undisturbed for centuries. In his quest to unravel the mysteries of the fort, he stumbles upon an ancient seal, a gateway perhaps to the fort's tragic past. As he inches closer, the air grows colder, the whispers grow louder, and a sense of unease creeps in. His hands, trembling yet determined, reach out for the seal, and then, with a single touch, the unthinkable happens. The seal is broken and the slumbering force is awakened. A chilling wind sweeps through the fort, extinguishing the flickering lights, leaving our explorer in an abyss of darkness. The whispers turn into screams, the cold spots into icy gusts, and the eerie calm into palpable terror. The fort, once a silent witness to history, now echoes with the wrath of the awakened shadows. The explorer, caught in the throes of his own curiosity, begins to experience disturbing visions, spectral figures flitting through the corridors, tormented faces etched on the stone walls, and a haunting lullaby that seems to emanate from nowhere. The line between the real and the supernatural blurs, as the fort reveals its hidden horrors. Fear, like a malevolent specter, begins to grip the explorer, but there's an undying resolve in him, a spark in the face of the engulfing darkness. With a shudder, he realizes the gravity of his actions. He has not just awakened the shadows, he has unleashed them upon himself. The shadows have awoken, and they are not pleased. As they swirl around our protagonist, the fort seems to close in on him, yet he stands his ground, a mortal amidst the supernatural, a beacon of courage in the heart of darkness. What will become of him? Only time will tell, for now, he must face the consequences of unleashing the shadows. Lost in a maze of fear, every turn reveals a new terror. Our protagonist, a fearless explorer, finds himself ensnared in the labyrinthine passages of the infamous Bhangarh Fort. An eerie silence hangs heavy in the air, broken only by the occasional whisper of an unseen entity. The fort, once a symbol of grandeur, is now a twisted maze of dread, its once majestic corridors now pathways to the unknown. The labyrinth seems endless. The stone walls, cold and unyielding, echo the protagonist's footsteps, each echo a chilling reminder of his isolation. The flickering lights cast long, menacing shadows that dance upon the ancient stone, creating illusions that toy with his mind. Suddenly, a chilling gust of wind sweeps through the hallway, extinguishing the flickering lights. Darkness engulfs him, the whispers grow louder, more insistent, the air grows colder, a shiver of unease crawls up his spine. The whispers become voices, voices of those long gone, each one a chilling tale of the fort's tragic history. Reality becomes elusive, slipping through his fingers like sand. The line between the living and the dead blurs. The labyrinth is no longer merely stone and mortar. It is a living, breathing entity, feeding off his fear. He is not just within the labyrinth, he is a part of it. The voices grow louder, the walls seem to close in. The labyrinth, like a malevolent force, torments him, pushing him deeper into its belly. His heart pounds in his chest, his breath comes in ragged gasps. But our protagonist is not one to surrender. He gathers his courage, ready to face the terror head-on. He understands that fear is not an enemy but a companion, a guide through the darkness. His resolve hardens. He will not be a prisoner of his fear, he will confront it. We must confront our fear, or become its prisoner. Our protagonist sets forth, ready to face whatever the labyrinth has in store. The labyrinth of fear is no longer a trap, but a gauntlet. A test of courage, a test he is determined to pass. As dawn breaks, a glimmer of hope pierces the darkness. The protagonist, still standing, is a testament to the human spirit's resilience against the unknown. The fort, once alive with the echoes of the past, now lies silent, its mysteries momentarily at bay. The ritual, a beacon of light in the face of darkness, has been performed. The protagonist, with a courage that belies their fear, has managed to seal the malevolent force back. It's a victory, albeit a costly one. The echoes of the fort's past still resonate within their mind, a haunting melody that will forever be a part of their soul. As the first rays of dawn illuminate the fort, it's almost as if nothing happened. The flickering lights have steadied, the cold spots have warmed, and the whispers have fallen silent. The protagonist emerges from the fort, the weight of their experiences reflecting in their eyes. They're changed, transformed by the fort's mysteries, forever marked by the unseen path they dared to tread. The fort returns to its eerie calm, its secrets once again hidden within its ancient walls. But the protagonist knows better. They've looked beyond the veil, heard the echoes of the past, faced the shadows unleashed. They've navigated the labyrinth of fear and emerged victorious at the dawn of resolution. But this resolution is not an end, but a beginning. A beginning of a life forever intertwined with the unseen, the unheard, the unspoken. The protagonist's story serves as a reminder that there are things beyond our understanding, things that lurk in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. As our protagonist leaves the fort, they carry with them not just the memories of a harrowing night, but also the strength of having faced the unknown and emerged alive. They're a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will, a beacon of hope for those who dare to seek the truth. We've seen the unseen, heard the whispers in the shadows, and emerged alive. The dawn of resolution has broken, and with it, a new day begins. But as the sun rises, one can't help but wonder, is this the end, or is it just the beginning? A story ends, but the whispers linger. As the sun ascends, casting long shadows that retreat into the forgotten corners of the Bhangarh Fort, our protagonist steps away from the labyrinthine passages that once held him captive. His steps, though determined, echo an underlying tremor, a silent testament to the trials he has endured. His eyes, once filled with the spark of curiosity, now hold a profound understanding, an uncanny wisdom gained from staring into the heart of the unseen. The fort, a silent monolith, watches him as he leaves, its secrets safe within its weathered walls. But as he steps beyond the threshold, a faint whisper caresses the wind. It's a whisper that speaks of unsettled spirits, of unresolved stories. It's a chilling reminder that the malevolence within the fort, though contained, lingers still, biding its time. Till we meet again on another shadowy path, remember, the unseen is always watching.